The movie follows the vengeful journey of an orphaned forest kid who lost his home and beloved mother to the cold hands of death during a conflict that rendered his entire village homeless. Years after this incident, the vengeful kid hunts for the people responsible, and in the process, he discovers his true purpose. Hey guys, welcome back to IM Movies. Today we're looking into the 2024 Indian action thriller film called Monkey Man. But before we jump into the details, be aware there are spoilers. Now, let's get right into it. The movie begins in a forest village in India, where a woman named Neela tells her kid the tales of Hanuman, a monkey-faced deity in Hindu mythology with a strong muscular body. Many years later, the kid is now a monkey-faced masked fighter at an underground fighting arena known as Tiger's Temple. Kid, who now goes by the name Monkey Man, is however defeated by his opponent King Cobra, and he walks away in pain, sustaining several injuries. Later, Monkey Man begins to get flashbacks of the day his village was attacked by armed policemen. Soon Tiger, the owner of the fighting arena, walks in, and Monkey Man approaches him to get his payment. However, Tiger only pays him half of what he's owed. Monkey Man protests this, but Tiger tells him to bleed better next time, as it appears that Monkey Man is being paid to lose his fights. Later, while relaxing in a pub, Monkey Man watches as Baba Shakti, a popular spiritual guru, is portrayed as a good man on TV. However, Baba Shakti happens to be the one behind the massacre and forceful expulsion of Monkey Man's people from their village land. Using the help of a corrupt police chief named Rana Singh, Baba Shakti had illegally built a factory on the stolen land. Moments later, Monkey Man meets with a young boy who sells him information about the next expected public location of Queenie Kapoor, the owner of King's Luxury Motel where police chief Rana frequently hangs out. The boy warns Monkey Man that Queen Kapoor is very hard to get to, but Monkey Man devises a clever plan. The next day, as Queen Kapoor is having her regular coffee at a popular coffee shop called Café d'Italia, her purse gets stolen by a man in a wheelchair posing to be a beggar. After stealing the purse, the man passes it through the street from one person to another till it gets to the hands of Monkey Man. The following day, Monkey Man takes the purse to Queen Kapoor, pretending to have found it. In return, Queen Kapoor offers to compensate Monkey Man with money, but he instead requests that she employ him in a bid to gain exclusive access to the motel. Queen Kapoor then requests that he submit a CV to get a job, but instead, he shows her his badly burnt palm, stating that he can do almost any job for her. At the same time, Monkey Man spots the photo of Chief Rana on the wall, and soon begins to breathe heavily as he stares at it with anger. Although reluctant, Queen Kapoor eventually employs Monkey Man as a cleaner, and warns him about the dangers of working for her. The next day, Monkey Man begins to work in the kitchen as a cleaner. Later, Queen Kapoor's errand boy, Alfonso, approaches Monkey Man and begins to ask him questions in an attempt to intimidate him. Later that evening, Monkey Man goes to a street food seller and requests for a Raju special, which happens to be a code phrase to gain access to an illegal arms dealer. On hearing this, the food seller calls on a little boy, and the boy leads Monkey Man to a location where he shops for a gun. Monkey Man ends up buying a small, easy-to-carry pistol for his revenge mission. The following day, as Monkey Man appears before Queen Kapoor, he learns that Alfonso is in charge of appointing staff to serve the guests. With this, Monkey Man tries to befriend Alfonso, but Alfonso refuses to give him an audience. Seeing this, Monkey Man offers Alfonso an opportunity to make money. He tells Alfonso to bet on him to lose a fight that night at King's Temple, in exchange for a promotion at the motel. That night, the fight goes as Monkey Man had predicted, and Alfonso makes lots of money. The following day, Monkey Man, who now disguises himself under the name Bobby, gets promoted to serve the guests. Alfonso tells Monkey Man about the influential guests that visit the motel, but Monkey Man can't seem to find Chief Rana among them. Curious, Monkey Man asks Alfonso about it, and he reveals that Chief Rana is always up in the VIP room, which appears to have a special elevator that leads to it. Later that night, Alfonso gives Monkey Man a ride home on his supercharged tuk-tuk, and the two begin to bond. The next day, while serving a guest, Monkey Man ignorantly pours red wine into the wrong glass, and the guest gets pissed. However, as the guest begins to complain, Sita, a prostitute, distracts him to save Monkey Man from being fired. However, the man soon begins to touch Sita, but Monkey Man finds it hard to stand by and watch. Afterward, he angrily walks away and soon begins to have flashbacks of the incident that happened on the night his mother was killed. Outside, Monkey Man sees a hungry stray dog and begins to feel compassion for it. He decides to feed the dog and pets it, as he watches it eat, wondering how it must have gotten past security. Later, Sita joins him and tells him that he should not be working in a motel if he can't seem to handle the stuff that happened there. Before leaving, she warns Monkey Man to stop feeding the dog because it will keep coming back for more. With this, Monkey Man decides to adopt and train the dog. At the same time, Monkey Man begins to practice his shooting range, using the wall of an abandoned dump site. Monkey Man also continues to fight in the ring, and keeps accumulating streaks of losses. One day, after passing through security check at the motel, Monkey Man whistles at his new dog friend, who then brings him his pistol to their regular meeting spot. Afterward, It now appears that Monkey Man had managed to convince Alfonso to allow him to serve Chief Rana in the VIP room. Soon Alfonso takes Monkey Man with him to the VIP room to serve the guests illegal drugs. Here Monkey Man finally spots Chief Rana dancing with Sita, and he angrily walks out to cool off first. Later, Chief Rana mocks Alfonso's leaping legs in front of his boys and later requests that he go get him his drugs. However, Monkey Man immediately offers him one and watches him sniff it off Sita's lap. Following this, Chief Rana's nose begins to bleed and he goes to the washroom to clean himself up. This appears to be part of Monkey Man's revenge plan, as he later sneaks into the washroom and locks the door behind him. Soon Chief Rana requests that Monkey Man get him a towel, but Monkey Man points his gun at him. Chief Rana stares in shock and asks to know why. Monkey Man tells him it's a blessing from his mom, which Chief Rana is confused. However, Monkey Man soon gets distracted, and Chief Rana immediately smashes a bottle of perfume on his head and manages to turn the gun away before it gets fired. The fight intensifies as Rana continuously hits Monkey Man, who struggles to get hold of his gun again. Meanwhile, as soon as the people hear the sound of gunshot, they begin to rush out of the building to safety. Back in the washroom, Chief Rana and Monkey Man continue to struggle, and Chief Rana manages to stab Monkey Man, overpowers him and smashes him into a mirror. While being held in a chokehold, Monkey Man pulls out the knife and stabs Chief Rana. However, Monkey Man hears Rana's men angrily attempting to open the door. With this, Monkey Man smashes an aquarium open to flood the room and then attempts to escape. After a failed attempt to go through a window, Monkey Man confronts Rana's men, engaging in a fierce fight. After fighting them off, he manages to escape to the parking area where he steals Alfonso's supercharged tuk-tuk. Soon, Alfonso calls out to him and they both escape the place. However, they soon get chased by several police vans, but they manage to escape using the tuk-tuk's turbo feature. Shortly after, Monkey Man is forced to stop the tuk-tuk in an attempt to avoid hitting a little girl. However, the police soon ran them over, rendering Monkey Man unconscious. After a failed attempt to revive him, Alfonso escapes the area, and the police take Monkey Man into custody. On their way, Monkey Man regains consciousness and soon begins to attack the police. He manages to escape from the van after killing some of the police. As Monkey Man runs away, he soon gets confronted by a mafia gang boss, who accuses him of bringing the police to his place. The gang boss attacks Monkey Man with an axe, but he manages to dodge all the strike. After a while, the gang boss mistakenly gets shot by the police as the Monkey Man holds him in a chokehold. Following this, Monkey Man escapes through the roof of a building. But while running, he gets shot by a sniper from a helicopter, causing him to fall from the roof and then into a nearby river. The following day, Monkey Man wakes up from a nightmare after seeing again his mother get killed. It appears that Monkey Man had been rescued and treated by Hydras, members of a local temple led by a man called Alpha, the keeper of the temple. Alpha tells Monkey Man that the gods kept him alive for a purpose because his injuries were too fatal for him to have survived. Monkey Man attempts to leave immediately, but Alpha advises him against it, stating that he needs to heal first. Meanwhile, Chief Rana visits Baba Shakti in his temple, and when asked about his attacker, he describes him as a nobody. However, Baba Shakti orders him to find Monkey Man, and warns him not to underestimate any form of threat, reminding him that a little ember can burn down everything. Back at the Hydra temple, Monkey Man watches as Alpha entertains his followers by playing a tabla drum. Later, Alpha takes Monkey Man to the roots of an ancient tree and reveals to him that he was once like him, a broken man and a slave to childhood terrors. Shortly after, Alpha prepares a potion for Monkey Man, using a seed called Trishul from the root of the ancient tree. Alpha explains to him that the potion will cut him open and reveal his true purpose to him. Afterward, Alpha crushes the content of the seed to powder and then blows it on Monkey Man's face. With this, Monkey Man begins to have hallucinogenic experiences where he tears his heart open and begins to relive his childhood traumatic experiences. It appears that his village was attacked by Chief Rana and his men on a day when the villagers were enjoying a puppet show. Monkey Man was with his mother that night, and she promised to protect him at all costs. Following this, she hides him inside the roof of their house and holds a knife in her hand to defend herself. From the roof, he watched his mother fight Chief Rana, who attempted to take advantage of her. However, Chief Rana manages to overpower her, beat her up, and then proceeds to burn her. Afterward, Monkey Man as a kid tried to extinguish the fire from her body, which explains how his palm got burnt. As Monkey Man recovers from his hallucinations, Alpha tells him that the scars on his hands are a symbol of the courage of a child who is destined to challenge the gods, telling him that it's time for him to remember who he is. Later that day, Monkey Man returns to training, but finds it hard to focus as he only keeps feeling frustrated. Seeing this, a tabla maestro begins to play his tabla drum, prompting Monkey Man to punch rhythmically, following the sound of the drum. With this, the maestro continues to use his drums to encourage Monkey Man, as he intensifies his training routine. Meanwhile, as election day draws close, violence are spread across the country, as Sovereign Party member keeps attacking minorities after a divisive remark made by Adish Joshi, Sovereign Party's candidate. Following this chain of violence, one of Alpha's followers is brought in unconscious and badly beaten by Baba Shakti's followers. At this time, Monkey Man overhears a man complaining to Alpha about the financial difficulties that the Hijras are facing. With this, Monkey Man realizes that the Hijras might lose their homes and temple as time goes on. Later, Monkey Man goes into a temple to pray, and later steals some money from the donation box. Meanwhile, Alfonso, now a fugitive, spots a fight date poster for the return of Monkey Man, and he decides to bet on him. On match day, Tiger introduces King Cobra as Monkey Man's opponent, and even proceeds to place his bet on King Cobra as usual. However, as soon as the fight begins, Monkey Man renders King Cobra unconscious with one kick, leaving the audience disappointed, as many of them had placed their money on King Cobra to win. Following this, a disappointed Tiger immediately announces Balu the Bear as Monkey Man's next opponent. Before the fight, Tiger instructs Balu to finish Monkey Man off. As the fight begins, Balu becomes offensive and manages to hit Monkey Man, who only keeps being defensive. With this, Tiger gives Balu a club to finish him off, but Monkey Man manages to dodge every strike and then knocks the club off his hand. With this, Monkey Man begins to attack Balu, and soon knocks him down with a kick. Despite the audience's request for Balu's death, Monkey Man chooses to spare his life, and the audience later applaud him for it. After the fight, the Hijras find a bag of money in the temple, and Alpha realizes that Monkey Man must have left it there. It appears that Monkey Man had used the stolen money to place a bet on himself to win. Meanwhile, the Sovereign Party wins the election, and the stakeholders gather to celebrate at King Luxury Motel. At the same time, Monkey Man washes his mask as he prepares to launch his revenge attack. On getting to the entrance, Monkey Man knocks out the guards and uses the kitchen door to access the building. The security man begins to attack him, but he manages to put them down. At the same time, Alpha and his warriors also break into the building to support Monkey Man. Back in the kitchen, Monkey Man is no match for the guards and later picks up 2 knives as he approaches the elevator, wherein he stabs 2 more guards to death after a fierce fight, killing the last one by using his teeth to push a knife into his neck. Soon an explosion is heard in the meeting area, as Monkey Man places a gas cylinder on a burner. Shortly after this, Monkey Man arrives and immediately launches an improvised weapon at Chief Rana, but he manages to dodge it. With this, the guests begin to panic and Monkey Man launches another, which he uses to kill 2 of the guards. At this time, Chief Rana escapes to the penthouse using an elevator which only he and Queen Kapoor have fingerprint access to. Meanwhile, the guards relentlessly come at Monkey Man, but he manages to put them down. More men continue to pour in and it appears that Monkey Man is now trapped. However, Alpha and his men arrive at the scene just in time, and they join Monkey Man to fight. With their superior fighting skills, they relentlessly kill the security guys. Soon, Queen Kapoor arrives at the scene and begins to shoot at Monkey Man, who hides behind a table. However, Sadi shows up behind her and knocks her down with a tray. Following this, Monkey Man uses the tray to cut off Queen Kapoor's finger and then uses it to access the elevator to the penthouse. Soon, Monkey Man comes face to face with Chief Rana, and they soon begin to throw punches. Monkey Man dodges Chief Rana's punches and then lands him a serious blow on his face. Chief Rana smashes a bottle on his face and then pushes him through a glass. Chief Rana resumes throwing punches, but Monkey Man beats him up and continuously hits his head with a lady's heel, as he recalls the moments Chief Rana killed his mother. Following this recollection, Monkey Man angrily smashes Chief Rana to death, even as he begs for forgiveness. Afterward, Monkey Man spots Adesh Joshi hiding, but decides to spare him as he goes to hunt down his next enemy, Baba Shakti. Monkey Man soon comes face to face with Baba Shakti, who tries to convince him to end the violence. Soon Monkey Man gets distracted by Baba Shakti's words, and as soon as his helicopter approaches, he stabs Monkey Man with a small sharp object. Baba Shakti attempts to land another blow, but Monkey Man stops it with his hands. With this, he kicks Baba Shakti down and proceeds to repeatedly stab him to death. At this point, Baba Shakti begs Monkey Man for forgiveness, but Monkey Man tells him that only God can forgive him, before landing his last blow to his heart. With this, Monkey Man begins to recall the happy memories he had with his mother in place of the haunting memories he has had for years. And this is where our story ends. If you'd like to see us recap any other movies or topics you have in mind, just drop a comment and let us know. And don't forget to hit the like button, share this recap, and subscribe to stay updated for the next one. Until next time.